Hello, hello, I am Darkness, and welcome back to what is probably the final part of Metal Gear Solid, where Liquid was actually posing as Master Miller. Master Miller is dead for 3 days. I'm trapped in a room with a bunch of gas, now that I have personally activated Metal Gear. So, I'm gonna put on a gas mask and hope that there's a Hail Mary coming, because, can't really think of how this room is a get-outable place. Like, maybe... Wow, I did not mean to be brick and have a grenade go all over. Hey, there goes a camera. Hey, there goes a camera. That'll help. I plan on that paying dividends in the future. Hello? Hello? Hello, I need help. Excuse me? I need help? Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, console? No, I've already tried to... Yeah. Yeah, I'm here. Oh.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Why didn't I think of doing that earlier? Anyone else want to weigh in on this one?
All you can do is wait for Dr. Enrock to open the door. Stay alive, Snake.
Okay, I should have. He was probably coming, but we should have called him earlier to make sure. Okay. Hello. Yeah, I'm here. I'm right here. Totally open it.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
The drama is over. Whoa, I actually saw him running. That was weird. Alright, this is gonna be the final showdown, I'm assuming. Let me equip that. Okay. No rashes needed. Hopefully I can get back here. Don't want this game to be irrational. What am I playing? BioShock? Irrational games.
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses?
Dick.
You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy Octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right.
Yep.
You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox-Die.
Fox-Die? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox-Die's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
To not kill him?
Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox-Die's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox-Die vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows.
Okay, I need to murder you.
Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Armstech president and decoy octopus were killed by FOX-HOUND, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's program?
No.
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine.
What?
You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born?
Petty revenge. He just got
What?
onto it.
I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well,
I
I'm not
just said
like
that.
you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes!
Okay.
Yeah.
Instead of dialoguing, should have shot him. By the way, why is Ocelot?
The first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon.
Oh
There
shit.
is an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you.
Why is Ocelot on the list?
the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
I can understand Sniper Wolf wasn't quite like the rest of them. But why was Ocelot spared? Is it because he's like a...
How do I stop it?
I'm gonna guess for its face, or the gun, or that thing on its other shoulder. Yeah. Here it is. This is it. Make no mistake who you are. This is it. Ah. Okay. Serious face. Game face. Gotta win. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me the first time, aren't I? Oh god, it's really big. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, get out of that view. Get out of that view. Get out of that view. How do I get out of that view? Oh, unequip it. Okay, well I was just gonna aim from right to left until things died, like its life bar started going down. But hitting it on the right did it, so I'm gonna keep with that. But I had a brain fart on how controls work. Oh my god, I haven't had a brain fart that hard in a long while. That was serious. Okay. Roar. Oh. No. Oh god, get up. Get the fuck up. Oh god. Can I be protected from any of that? Oh god, it hurts. It hurts so bad. What's over here? Chaff grenades? Wait. Chaff. Okay, wait. Alright, hold on. Okay. Just throw these out like candy. Okay. Okay. Does that mean I get a moment of oh, fuck me. Does that mean I get a moment? Does that mean I get a moment? Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! More chaff! More chaff! More chaff! More chaff! I think it did something, so... Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit! It gives me more stinger missiles. That's a good sign. Okay, yes, it isn't tracking me properly anymore. Whee! Probably gotta run out of chaff grenades doing this, but this is just my first run, so second technically, I guess. I should run. Chaff that shit. Chaff. Okay, let's lob one more. What is this? Rations? Yeah, that's something I need. And yeah, he can't target me when these are out. Okay. Well, I've put myself in a pickle, seeing how that... Oh my god! No! I will not kill myself this time. Move. No. Another chaff. Chaff. Throw it out there. Oh god, he sees me. Okay, don't go at me. Not me, bro. It ain't me, bro. Don't do it. Don't kill me, bro. Bro, don't kill me. Oh, shit. Please restock me with shit. Okay. No, I didn't mean to hide. Okay, I got it. I gotta fire. I gotta take down the last bit of his health. Oh. Please. Oh, thank you. All right, what just happened? I didn't win that easily. No.
Nice try, Snake. Die!
What the hell?
Hurry! Get away! Gray Fox.
The name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
So it
What?
is you.
You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
What? And he took his mask down, so he's still human under there? Oh, his gun can do it, but mine can't.
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I am a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi.
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was
What?
young then and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it?
There you are!
Yes, weeping shot. There you are.
Just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Fox!
He's gonna die. He just made a speech that means he can sacrifice himself. Ooh.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox!
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
He destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the code name Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Oh yeah, I can totally shoot.
In front of you,
I can't do it.
I can finally die. After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive, nor truly dead.
It's no good.
An
I can't do
undying
it.
shadow in a world of light. But soon, it will finally end.
Okay, I couldn't shoot. I want to know more of his story, though. Now I wish I would have played Metal Gear first.
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Well, I saw a friend die twice, and one time he killed him.
Foolish man! He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Okay, yeah, you see me. However, I'm gonna go with the thing that you can only kind of see me now. I don't know if you can step on me, but I know this has got to be fucking annoying. Look at that shit. You have to have the hood down to see. You don't have some like technical whatever anymore. Can I stay here forever? Ooh. Well, stun grenades work now because he has to have his eyes open. Sure fucking will. Okay. I think I got this. Okay. Do I have to pop in front of him to be able to get a shot off? If so, then I've got to chuck a stun. Like, he can't see me here because he just can't. It's called a blind spot. How about... I don't have anything I can throw to, like, get his attention. Can I just plant C4 here? Can I just... Can I do this? Okay. That gets his attention. Can I... How about near your leg? Can I... No. Might be a bit too on the nose for how to beat you. Okay, can I shoot you in the back? Can I check normal grenades and catch your attention that way? Okay. Oh, there I am. There I sure am. He found me. Oh, that hurts now? That's fucking cool. Stun grenade. Eat it, bitch. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't see shit. You don't see shit. You don't see shit. Oh, damn it. My strategy is falling apart here as... Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, God. I wonder how far back I have to start. Please not the whole thing.
Snake, what happened? Snake! Snake!
Okay. Oh, guys, the whole thing? I have to do the whole thing. Cut to... Son of a whore. Cut to me actually doing the first part. Alright, I don't know if this take is going to be usable. Because I got here with no rations left, and I am so foobar, it's not even funny. No, you're not allowed to see me. And I have one chaff. I don't even know if this guy throw off his weapons or whatnot. I do know that if I pick something I don't want again, for some reason I keep picking the right next to the thing I actually want. Okay. Get to cover. What are these? Give. Stun grenades? Just throw these over and over. Oh, he's sitting right next to the rations that I was gonna go after. Because... yeah, I'm out. I'm just gonna keep chucking these around and see if I can't find more ways to heal myself. This is probably not gonna work out in my favor. This is oh, fuck me. Landed right next to me. Alright. He hasn't said I found you thing yet. Oh yeah, rations, that's what I need. Oh, Poppy likes. Okay. Can I from here? Can I just wait till he turns? Here, we're gonna try this. I ain't doing shit. Okay, apparently he's only active when I'm moving, or something. I am ready to go as soon as get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Okay, that's how I'm gonna have to do it. Okay, done. Saw me. I can tell by the way he said, I see you. No, not so close, not so close. Okay, come on. Come on, I know there are more over here. Go suck a fuck. Let me get these. Give these to me. Oh, God, okay. Continue sucking that fuck. Continue sucking the fuck. Don't die. No, you can't see me. I'm invisible. I am going between your legs. I should shoot him and then run back between his legs. please tell me that this shit is respawning for me, right? Actually, I should check a chaff also at the same time. I should just try to fuck up everything I can at the same time. Please tell me there's a ration over here. Oh, Jeebus. Okay, that's not gonna keep me alive for long. Okay, so let's see what we got. He's looking blind. I like that. Let's... Oh, there's a ration back over there. Okay. Okay. I might be back in the pilot seat of this battle. Is that ration already back again? Fuck yeah! Okay. This is doable. I think if I check a stun and then a chaff, that even if he says he can see me after, he won't be able to target me immediately. So, let's see. Let's see when he gets to be open. Nope, he's turned the wrong way. I am fine with that. Okay. What else? I spy with my little eye something brown in that corner. Oh, fuck. Okay. Here goes nothing. Shit, having to use two. Okay. No! Oh god, why? Because I'm trying to hit buttons too fast. Going under your legs. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, I have to get under your legs. Excuse me. Excuse me, I have to get under your legs. Maybe that's just the tactic I'm gonna use. Just beat the shit out of him and get under his legs. Alright, so get him from the side and then just get under his legs immediately. Is there a reason to do it any other way? Can I target him from the side, and as soon as I'm finished targeting, get under his legs? Here. Oh, something respawned. Rations? Okay. He hasn't turned all the way around yet. So shoot him and get under his legs. Come on. I got stinger missiles now. I shouldn't get greedy, got greedy. Shit! Go straight for him. Straight for him. There we go. You can't do shit about that, can you? The only way you can see me is from up top, piece of shit. Alright, I got you. I got your number now. You're doing a sweeping sidestep and then you're moving a little bit to see if you can find me again. Which means I should do this. And I should... Yep. Yeah, you see me. You're not gonna be able to do shit about it because I'm running straight for you. Ha! Piece of shit, you can't do it! You can't fucking do it! Ha! I figured you out. Oh, I figured you out. Yeah, you're the thing the world is threatened by. You can't fucking see me. Can't even fucking see me! I got you! Got you, bitch! Got you. Turn around. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm gonna wait for it to lock on this time too and everything. Look at me. Okay, did that work? Run for his legs. Yeah, fire those missiles. Fire those missiles. They're gonna miss me. Your laser might get me. That's it. Nope. Nope, can't do it. You can't fucking do it. You can't see me. Ha! Son of a bitch, I got you. I fucking got you. Yeah, you might know I'm hiding under your legs. You can't do shit about it. Piece of shit. Come here. Liquid, you're about to die. Liquid? Hi, Liquid. Okay. Well, that one didn't work out like planned, but yeah, do your thing, whatever. If it makes you happy to fire lasers under legs. Alright. I'm getting a little far from them. Fire, fire, fire. Yes, it counts. Try to shoot me. Try to shoot me, see what happens. Yeah, you son of a bitch, you can't do it. Oh, I wish I knew that for the first part, that running at them meant that lasers miss because they overshoot. Alright, one more shot. I don't have to be as careful, I just need to get to his side. Yeah, got you, bitch.
Snake, I'll crush you into dust.
Why did it growl? Did they program that in? They're just like, if we're gonna make Metal Gear, might as well make it fucking sound like a dinosaur. Headache. If an explosion can knock you back that hard, you probably aren't standing up anytime soon. Those shockwaves go through your brain too. Uh-oh. How did he come out of that just fine? Or is that mark on him just freshly acquired? Well, I just died.
Sleeping late as usual. A snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be.
No, people didn't
We're
change.
losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence.
Go back to Vietnam.
You should know that as well as I do.
See how much they like soldiers
After I
then.
launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie. So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Yeah, having caught on, you were created. They're really
Les
showing it.
enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
Super baby
They
method.
fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born.
Why is my shirt off?
So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But
Shouldn't our voices be
they
closer?
weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
No shit.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy.
They're called Genome Soldiers.
But they're different. They're digital.
What?
With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare.
Digital.
Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more
Really?
than 60
Film?
soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation Special Forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
That doesn't make them brothers.
The Genome Soldiers.
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments!
I've caught on. Why are they cutting to another?
1991.
Oh,
the
Gulf War.
The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the Genome Soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The Genome Soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right.
Is that why he's getting older
We are
fast?
all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me.
You just come up with good excuses.
And then I'm going to go beyond. In order to break the curse of my heritage.
He's gonna surpass Snake because he's the recessive.
And to do that, first, I will kill you.
Yeah, no one saw that coming.
Look behind you.
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
That doesn't,
Let Meryl go.
that doesn't make you
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox-Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Man, they are throwing me all over the place.
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox-Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, FOX-HOUND was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
President is a busy man.
No.
I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the genome army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
Dick.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike.
Oh wait, really?
You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle.
Dick.
Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death.
How do you know the precise moment of her death? You just said she was alive last time you checked.
If you win, you might still be able to save her.
Oh, you're setting the precise moment of her death with the bomb.
Enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it will kill even you.
Can we start fighting yet? Really?
Have at you, Snake.
Okay. 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 When it...
What's wrong, Snake?
Oh, crap. No. 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 Oh, I've got nothing. I gotta straight up win this. Oh, boy. No.
What's wrong, Snake?
All right, if I don't land the first punch, I need to get the fuck out. All right. Shit. I need those 3-hit combos.
Nice shot!
No!
What's
Oh,
wrong,
damn.
Snake?
I get the idea now, but... This is the one time I'm gonna complain about tank controls. Nope, nope. Really? A headbutt?
What's wrong, Snake?
I'm crawling. I just crawled.
You're out of time!
I'm not out of time yet. Dude, just give me it.
Better hurry! It's
I'm not gonna...
blow!
My penis? Okay. Nah! Okay, I got the rhythm down, just I got it too late. Okay. Who's gonna call my name? Nobody. Was that Mei Ling? Oh, okay.
Have at you, Snake!
Whoa, it gives me the full 3 minutes if, Okay. If you went on the offensive, you'd kick my ass. Now I kind of have a rhythm. Yeah, you let me get in a rhythm here, dude. Oh no! I need the 3-hit combos.
Nice
No, 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 no! Stop it! Yeah, 3-hit combos land. I need those to land. All right, and come back at him, and okay, and we're gonna fuck Pock. Nothing is wrong. Stop taunting when you're losing. Nope. Nope. Nah.
What's wrong?
Oh, fuck you with your fucking headbutt of death of whatever the fuck that is. Huh? Huh? Oh. Oh. Who knew he was gonna do that? Not me. Shit. Alright, 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 alright. I got this, 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 I got this. It's gonna give me a headache if I start shouting because my throat hurts, and that translates into a headache for me somehow. How about you for dialoguing while we're fighting? You should have just killed me if that's what you wanted. You ducked. Ah, you fucking ducker. You fucking ducking ducker! You ducking duck! You dicking duck! You ducking dick! Did you finally give me a compliment? For compliment me kicking your ass. Okay. Nope. Move. Move. I tried to move. My load is. The payload is going to blow. Okay. No, stop. It's taking up too much time to do that. And plus, it's just annoying. He countered. No! Stop it, you dick douche. I just did that on my own without. I didn't even need him to do that.
You're out of time.
Unless I have. Okay, don't get close. Unless I kick, he will attack back. Ooh. What? I didn't know he was gonna be invincible when he got up. Don't get a headache. 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 Don't give me a fucking headache. Don't get a headache. Don't get a headache. Don't get a headache. Have at you monologuing. Fucking fuck you. Fucking fuck you. Fucking fuck you. Shit balls. Right back at you, bruh. Right. Yep. I saved my own hide by actually dropping on accident. Alright, give him. Nope.
Nice shot.
Nope. Shit. If he had a combo, maybe he'd be winning, but he's just got like a kick in the headbutt. Whoop. Nope. Alright, and nope. Nope. Stop giving him the blinky of invincibility before I can. I'm gonna knock him down soon. Nah.
What's wrong,
Nothing's wrong, you douche fuck. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I didn't learn from the past. I tried to get him while he was on the edge. Ah, Jesus H.
You're out of time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out of time because you're a cheater. You're a cheating fucking bullshit cheater. Nah, that's bullshit. You can't phase out of existence over and over. I mean, I'm not cutting shit out of this. This is the final battle. Just fucking deal with it. Just fucking deal. Bulls! Wow. Thank you for standing still. Thank you for standing still. And
Nice shot!
I wanted to get out. I wanted to get out. I wanted to get out. Okay. Yep. By the way, recessive genes are not a bad thing in the least bit, which I don't know why. I guess for the sake of the story it needed to be like that, but some recessive genes are the reason why some things exist over the majority of a population. No, because you're bullshit. You're bullshit, and you shall be treated as such. Yeah, coming straight at me, bro. See what happens. Whoa, I got off a combo. Okay, stop hanging on sides. I need you to... Oh, I can't do it when you're doing that. Oh, I kicked him off the fucking edge. Splat. Splat, bitch.
Meryl.
What's up, baby cakes?
Meryl?
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive. Thank God.
I probably smell like death.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something.
That we gotta get the fuck off this island.
During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to.
To bone you.
And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
That's my penis. Kodak. Kodak.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But...
Unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now.
He's also not gonna die.
I found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
TTYL.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where's Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Follow my shirtless body. I did not wear enough deodorant for this mission. Though she doesn't smell like a box of roses either. Yeah, she had to be caught.
Snake.
Meryl. Isn't there like a 20-year difference in age at least? It feels like.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Really? Really?
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
His sneaking suit. And worried about his clothes. What, you got a freaking wool bra on? What's going on?
Looking good, Snake.
Good God, stop trying to bone him and get the fuck out.
Hurry!
Okay, I'm gonna follow you. No, that's warning, we got 10 minutes. I also need the rations. Do I need the rations right now? No. But I've got nothing.
I'll drive.
Whoa.
Damn, a surveillance camera.
Women drivers, am I right?
Damn, no keys.
What?
All right, keys.
Get it started.
I got it, Snake. Jump in. Fire that machine gun with your weapon button. Shoot him, Snake.
Well, there's a guy on two different angles of me. This is not cool.
Snake, hold on.
Jesus. Couldn't swivel fast enough. Uh-oh. Doesn't seem like I can look backwards, so my legs just kind of clip through these benches and this floor. I got this.
Uh-oh, Snake. Checkpoint.
Here they come!
We'll never make it.
What do you mean?
Clear a path.
Shut up. I'm gonna make it.
Okay, Snake, let's go.
Stop being so freaking pessimistic. We got a full 8.5 minutes to escape a nuclear threat.
Here they come!
Which, by the way, is just...
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
My God. I'm trying, bitch! You're the one that chose to drive.
You did it, Snake!
Oh god, I can't do many more of those. I don't feel like I got a good grasp on like line of sight for all this.
Not yet, Snake!
What?
It's not over yet! Liquid!
Are you shitting on my balls? Do this a few times, aren't we? Okay, I'm just gonna have to sweep because I seriously am trying to like legit aim and it's not working out. By the way, the streams caused by there are tracer bullets. Your whole magazine isn't loaded with them, and depending on the type of fight, you don't use them at all. Shit. But tracer rounds are what help you maintain shooting at a large volume of rounds and still staying on target, because a tracer round after about 50 yards will light up. So that's where those lights that you see are not just like, oh, this is a good Hollywood like depiction. That's actually how tracer rounds work. That's what it's meant to do. You son of a whore!
All right, keys.
Can I just?
I got it, Snake. Jump in.
Please tell me he drops rations. He doesn't die. They don't die. Don't drive out in the middle of them. I'm surrounded.
Fire that machine gun with your weapon button. Shoot him, Snake.
Oh my god, I can't.
Snake, hold on.
I can't even. My inner chi must find. Okay, she pulled up kind of sideways last time, so if I'm just kind of aimed like this, we're good to go at the guard, right? Or at the barrel, the other guard.
Snake, checkpoint. Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
I am.
Okay, Snake, let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna keep at that angle so that when we get to the next one, I'm in firing position. Yeah, tracer rounds.
We're not out of the woods yet.
They're a tool, and at night they can get you killed because those rounds can give away your position. So you might get a beat on the enemy, but if you're not killing first, tracer rounds are a good way to get killed. So the use is general use for at night is, I mean, it's all circumstantial. War is complicated. There's no just one use.
It's not over yet! Liquid!
Sweeping motion. Not even trying to aim anymore. Yeah, not a lick of trying to actually aim this. Yeah, not even remotely trying to aim it. Just like, that's the direction he's in. Congratulations. Even from this height, it'll kill you. It'll kill even you, Snake. And supposedly I have the weaker genes, but it did not kill me. Therefore, ipso dolorum factorum. Okay, come on. You fucking beady-eyed son of a bitch. I can't tell. The graphics are not letting me tell if I am doing properly on the best I can. Oh, fuck you, dude. Just fuck you in all the holes. It's unlivable! You son of a bitch. Can I drive? Meryl, can you... Meryl, can you take care of this shit for me, please? Can you just... Meryl! Carl! Carl! I'm gonna thrash my voice.
I'll drive.
I took like a few hours break in between this one and the last one, and it's like, oh, my goal. What's your goal? Is to thrash my voice.
No keys. All right, keys.
All right, nobody shoot. Nobody shoot. Nobody shoot. Nobody shoot. Nobody shoot. Nobody shoot. More rations.
Got it, Snake. Jump in.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fire that machine gun with your weapon button. Shoot him, Snake. Snake, hold on.
Okay, I got out of there more cleanly than the last times, and with another thing of rations that I didn't know I had, were there before. All right. Anticipation. Dun 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 dun.
Here they come!
We'll never make it.
Shut up.
Snake, clear a path. Okay, Snake, let's go.
Oh, yeah. They're like, we're not gonna let you go easy. We're not gonna let you just get out of here. No, we're not. No, no, you're the one that goes over there and is a pain in the ass.
Snake, clear a path.
There we go.
You did it, Snake.
What does my health look like? Cool. This far, and I have a package of rations. I think I'm good. I think I'm good this time.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet!
Liquid!
By the way, part of being twins is that your recessive and dominant genes come through the same. You're not quite twinsies if that's not happening. Like your blonde hair. And your definition of brother is very loose. I mean, neither of us are colored enough to be able to say that. We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored with our different hair. Give me a high five. Fuck you. Oh, come on. Come the fuck on. Shoot him. Can I aim down? Can I aim, like, down at him? No. Because that's not how it's ending. Nah, brah. Nah, brah. Nah, brah. Nah, brah. No. No. Stop it. It's like he gets a shot off on me no matter what I do. Oh, God. See, like, I feel like I immediately shot him. Crash, bang, boom. Boom, clack. Sound of my exploding vehicle. Beat goes on and on and on and on and on. But seriously, how could they possibly get away from the radiation that would be released from a nuclear explosion when they only have a few minutes, unless they've got some aircraft to magically, like, beeline the fuck on out of here?
Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Oh, shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
He's alive.
I can't see him either.
Use your muscles and lift the car a little for him.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh. Snake!
Be a great time for Otacon to finally decide he wants to kill somebody.
Snake!
Somebody's tummy is gurgling. Ha! Fox-Die killed him. So if it killed him, it should be killing Snake, shouldn't it? Or Solid.
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Yeah, don't... You're speaking too soon.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over.
No.
Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
And I'm a boner.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What are you?
What?
About Fox-Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world.
He lied.
He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore.
Yeah, he killed your
Ever
parents.
since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox-Die too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
What?
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable.
Bullshit.
But that's not all there is to life.
Thank you.
I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live.
Where's Ocelot?
Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox-Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live.
Okay, that's the second time that one of my criticisms of the game is finally...
Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children.
Has been alleviated.
Living is a link to the future. That's how all life works.
And Fox-Die.
Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world.
It can be programmed to the recessive genes, I guess. He was a carrier.
I finally realized it.
He wasn't going to die from it.
The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
But that means he can come into contact with others
Look,
that have Big Boss's genes and die and kill them on accident.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
A bandana.
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Do you want a bed?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
In someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah.
Like who?
Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
I think I'm showing expressions.
So, where to, Snake?
David, My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
I just said it was David, bitch.
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
So they're officially dead.
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
Stop doing the shaky camera thing.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all,
You knew it.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
Vroom, vroom, bitch. Vroom, vroom. In the 1980s, there were more than 60,000 nuclear warheads in the world at all times. The total destructive power amounted to the 1 million. In January 1993, STAR 2 was signed, and the United States and Russia agreed to reduce the number of deployed strategic nuclear warheads yes. However, as of 1998, there still existed 26,000 nuclear warheads in the world. Holy shit! Slow it down, game. You gave the most time to the shortest sentence, which was pretty much to say we agreed to step it down, but we didn't fucking do it. I'm not gonna let this song screw up copyright stuff, so I'm gonna wait to see if there's something at the end, and then we'll be right back.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life, and then live.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped.
That's Ocelot.
Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. FOX-HOUND should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes.
Accidentally.
Inferior One was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the world?
What?
Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Oh, God. Score. Oh, don't even fucking tell me. Iguana? Cameron, bandana. Yeah, don't fucking fuck with me with the how I did. I know I didn't do the best. Being found 43 times, enemies killed. Yeah, I know. Yes. Why not? Yes. Okay. Okay. That means we're at the very beginning again. Okay. So, here's the deal. I'm going to go into... so it doesn't start something up on me, I'm going to go into the options menu. As good as a place as any for me to be able to... And you have to excuse the fact that I just decided to move the mic right in front of my face so that... it's been a weird day for me anyway, and I still don't feel my best. But let me pull this softbox over. As long as I'm gonna lean back, I might as well at least lit. My eyes will never be lit correctly with my current setup. Here we go. All right. Now here, there we go. There we go. Now I'll kick some light up into my eyes. I'll act like I'm a photographer for 2 seconds. So, final thoughts on the game. One of my biggest critiques was going to be the way that the cutscenes were phoned in. And it's actually a really common thing to have been done in almost all of voice acting. And by phoning it in, it's actually a derogatory term, or it comes with a bad connotation of usually that somebody is, not even really paying attention to their work and they're not even trying. But phoning it in actually is talking about the fact of somebody wasn't live in the studio where the rest of everything is being done. And they're doing from a home studio or from a local recording studio. They're reading off scripts and lines, and either they're really good at being able to imagine other people doing the lines, or they have another voice actor's lines who's already done it, or somebody's reading the other part for them, and they're having to act on their own without bouncing off of somebody else. So, here's the deal in that there's always somebody that's got to go first. Even if you have somebody read off the lines to help you with the acting, if everyone is kind of doing it not from the same studio and reading and acting off of each other for a part like this, where there's so much interaction, then you're only imagining the inflection that they're putting on the words and the kind of gravitas that's being thrown all over it and the timbre of their voice and all this other jazz. And so whoever goes first is really gotta just fucking nail all of it. And I'm assuming that most of David Hayter's lines had to be done first, since he's the main stringing narrative that brings it all together. Campbell maybe also, but everyone else, maybe they got to play off the audio that was already done, that they got to respond to that. But I could just straight up tell that they were not playing off of each other for the lines that were being done. And there was just over explanation, and the dialogue was just too much in the fact that they're re-explaining and then not giving the viewer any chance of having their own interpretation or kind of having to dig beneath the surface. Like, okay, not everything's a given, but every now and then you can throw something out there that's not going to be explained in the game and expect that if somebody really wants to dig deeper into the game, they can go look it up. So if it's in this fictional universe, then that's one thing. But if they brought in stuff about the Gulf War, there's other things that I took notes of, but I don't have the notes with me right here, and I'm not going to get up and get them right now because the criticism was going to have a lot of strength behind it, because I know if you criticize this game, you get your ass ripped open. Which every game, don't get me wrong, if you really get butthurt off of somebody critiquing something, which is an open critiquing of a game that I just played, if you get butthurt off of that, stop watching other people play it, like, my opinion doesn't change your opinion. If I said this game was total dog shit, that doesn't mean all of a sudden it's total dog shit to you. Like, that's my opinion. Why I never understood why people get offended by other people's like honest assessment of something that maybe you liked it but they didn't. Like, maybe I'm gonna go see Shin Godzilla, and most of this country hates Godzilla movies, and I'm gonna like it, and everyone's gonna say it's bullshit. Then they're gonna see it and they're like, no, it's still shit. And I'd go, I still like it. I love Princess Mononoke, and I reference that all the time about who's really good and who's bad, and that's another theme in this game. And people don't like that. It doesn't change my view of that's one of the best movies ever created. Not even past the fact that it's an anime. The reason why I'm not going to bring up that whole list of like things that they could have left and they could have shortened, other than I'm just going to mention off, they shoved things down your throat. Like the most recent one of like the card keys and the heat and which one and whatever, and you already have the card key, and if you activate it, it deactivates it. If you deactivate it, it activates it. Like, over explanation will kill me inside. When I can infer things from data already given. All of that kind of got taken away, not by Snake's voice acting or Meryl's voice acting or Sniper Wolf or Ocelot. I'll give props to Ocelot because now with that final cutscene, like, he's a triple agent. He's working for the president. He's working for Russia. He's working for FOX-HOUND. He's stabbing everyone in the back. Which I'll say that the weaker one was Solid is actually the weaker twin, and Liquid never knew. How does Ocelot know that? I've got one note in my other notebook that I wrote down to remember that kind of negates all of those monologues that I was like, they could have done a lot better with the monologues. Even Gray Fox's monologue, I felt fell too flat, even though he's supposed to be a cyborg. He's a cyborg that obviously has a lot, and it just, I felt like a lot of things kind of fell flat, and that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't necessarily completely detract from the story they were trying to tell. It just felt a little flat for me. Naomi's monologues, the last two that she gave, like, completely made up for that criticism. I don't know what it was, but something about the way she delivered lines and the way she kind of presented what her character was supposed to be completely helped out with that assessment. So that I call that a wash, if you will. Because there's no clear, and it's getting hot again. It's not getting hot again. It's nice and cool down in my basement. I'm just freaking sick. So the biggest thing about this game, I'm not kicking light up into my eyes. I gotta use my arm. It's Hideo Kojima, yeah. The emphasis is actually on the first syllable of his last name. And he, I felt like, was trying to tell too many stories. But you know, you have, when you're doing a video game, even when you're writing a book with a publisher, they're expecting updates. They're expecting drafts where they get to kind of dip their finger in, and because they have experience being a publisher dealing with a lot of different books, and they think they know better. And so, you know, it's kind of like with a staff and whoever's backing and financing the project you're doing and you're making it, they always feel like they can have their way because they have their finger in the pot. That's the way it is with anyone who puts money at something. They feel like all of a sudden they have ownership of ideas. And so you might have an idea, but it gets warped because people who put their finger in the pot think that they own something of what is yours. I feel like he had a story to tell, and that he had a studio of designers telling him, okay, well, this is what we can do. And they had to make press announcements and keep them updated, kind of like you would keep a publisher updated on a book. And then they're coming back and telling them how long they want this to be. And then there's the limitation of the format of how many, you know, you had to switch discs, even though this version didn't need me to do that, because all the information is actually contained on like old school CDs that weren't even dual layer or they the most basic of what you could think of. And there's so many limitations that his story, I felt, kept getting just messed with in general. It was obvious he wanted to tell a lot of stories. And I think the biggest thing I can tell off of this game is that he was literally getting his footing for a 3D environment and making a game and telling a story at the same time. So I'm assuming I'm not saying anything that he did not beat himself up for years and years ago. When he went back and looked at his own game, I don't think I'm saying anything that's like news to him. Like a lot of people might feel a bit butthurt again about the fact that I'm critiquing a game that's so highly praised, but it's not perfect. It's not perfect. It's kind of like Ocarina of Time. It's not perfect. Everyone loves the game. I can rip it a new asshole in 2 seconds. The game is not perfect. I love the game. The game is not perfect. People love this game. That doesn't make it perfect. I love Final Fantasy VII. I was hoping for a remake and not a remaster, or them just to take the old game and put modern graphics to it. And they're going to be doing a remake, a true remake in which some parts are remade. Because I love Final Fantasy VII. I hate the fact that the third part of the game, the last third of the game had to be truncated because of studio and budget limitations and having to get the game out the door. So the ending is just a complete clusterfuck, and stories that they were telling kind of were fell a little short, and they had all of these different ways it could have gone, and they didn't, and they want to do it right again. I love the game. It has flaws. Nothing is perfect. I'm just getting the imperfections out of the way first. But it's not quite an imperfection to say somebody he tried, he did it. Like, he wanted to tell a lot of different, he wanted to tie in a lot of political stances on war and the idea of it continuing and going on with the idea of the games he's made before of Big Boss, pretty much trying to make, I believe it was called Outer Heaven for that too, make a place where soldiers were still needed. And pretty much perpetual war is what you create when that happens, so that there's always a place for soldiers where they never have to stop fighting, which is something that I feel is going to be an ongoing theme if they kept it up this long. But I feel like the theme is being misconstrued somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, I get the feeling that since Big Boss is kind of, from what I've read of the first games, kind of just giving you kind of single liners of like, this is the big plan and scheme, and giving you platitudes of how the world should be, that we're getting finally what I would consider a good misdirect. Not like the misdirect they're doing of trying to convince me that I was not arming Metal Gear, which I knew I was. So it's it's not what he did is, I don't think it's not a criticism to say that he went in so many different directions and then some of them fell short and whatnot. He was testing a platform and a team and an idea that he had already done in a 2D world. He's doing a 3D, and he's trying to pretty much put a book into a game, and he's trying to bring in political aspects and moral aspects, and trying to make a gray area where the player has to then assume exactly what's going on, although he was heavy-handed while trying to give the player an idea of making, an assumption about who's truly right, who's wrong. At the very end, he heavy-handedly pretty much said that you're the protagonist, which is my last critique that I'll say right now, because I thought one of the strengths of the game going through was the fact that they were trying to bring in a more realistic side, ground it in true history and ground it in things that had happened, things that are going that were pertinent at the time, and not to as much reshape history as use it for its purpose to build a story off of, which is great. You don't find many stories of people wanting to conquer the world, if you will, and not run into Alexander the Great. You don't find many stories that really have an epic hero without borrowing from Greek mythology. you don't find a lot of things without having a basis to build off of. And Shakespeare was one of the best to say that, he's considered a plagiarist by our day and time because, like Romeo and Juliet, he completely stole the majority of the base of that story, but it wasn't considered plagiarism because he made something that was considered better off of it. And I'm not, this isn't verbatim, but it was pretty much Shakespeare saying at some point in time, why start from scratch when you have a perfectly good base to start from? So he did, Kojima definitely did something very good by trying to take a solid platform and base to build something off of. He had the very big likelihood of alienating some gamers who don't get political. But he wanted to tell a story, and I really feel like this is a cross of passions where like he easily, instead of deciding to go into gaming, could have been an accomplished writer and a graphic designer and artist and on a team in the background. But he was driven to take the reins and do something different that combined the two and ended up in this. That's kind of how I feel. Even if he explains it differently, people are going to try to say in the comments, well, actually, this is his history. Shut the fuck up for 2 seconds. When people describe their own history, they try to make it as concise and like try to explain to you, this is who I am and what I mean and go with it. But you can't explain 30 years, 20 years, whatever many years of like actual behind the scenes thoughts of what got you to the place. I'm talking about the thoughts that got him to the place. The thoughts that got him to the place of where he might have said in an interview, I always knew I wanted to make video games. It feels like, well, that big thing probably came from the idea of two things that he wanted to mesh together instead of doing separately, like being torn. It would be telling a story and doing something like this in this medium. It's so like I feel it as I play the game, and he did well. It's a good point of the game. It can be done better, and I get the feeling it's going to be done better in the games to come. It almost feels like this was him going, okay, this let me give you a taste of what I can really do, and told a story that purposefully he is like, it's almost like Harry Potter. If you go back and read Harry Potter, the drama of the books like really escalates. And I bring up Harry Potter because there are 7 parts to Harry Potter, and Metal Gear has long lineage. It started with Metal Gear, and then it went to Metal Gear Solid. It's up to number 5, which I've heard was somewhat of a train wreck, and Kojima might have kind of sabotaged it on his own because he honestly, I think in interviews said he wanted it to end at 3, maybe 4. He did not want to keep on with the series. He thought it had its end. Maybe it was 3, he said he thought he had its end, that you could take all of it and do what you wanted to with his story. I'm saying that because as you go through the books, if you reread it and you're a fan, most people's favorites are not 1, 2, or 3. Most people's favorite books start either with the Goblet of Fire or on. And it's kind of because my brother would say you're setting up a story. You're giving a basis for a story. And which is true. It's one of our biggest arguments about the Walking Dead TV show season 2, that the first half of the, it was one, he's not around to have the argument anymore, that, he said from a writer's standpoint, they had to ground it, they had to tell a story, they had to give you background dialogue and all this other jazz for you to care about what happened in the second half of season 2. And while he was right, I still thought it was too slow, that they could have done that, but given the viewers more of what they would have expected from The Walking Dead, and that they dragged it out simply because of John Bernthal's character, was my opinion. We were heated debates on that one. Debates that verged on arguing because our voices were quite the raised. I feel like this game is kind of almost like Harry Potter 1 through 3. Like this is a Sorcerer's Stone or something like that. Except for it's not the very beginning. Prisoner of Azkaban. Why not? Something like that. We're in the story, but it's not usually people's favorites because it's still building, and it's kind of like J.K. Rowling kind of saying, "This is what I'm writing and can do, and I'm building from it." And the story is progressing with the age that we have people that are tweens that are growing up, and the subject gets more mature as it goes because the medium calls for it to get more mature. I feel like this game said we're going to get more mature as we go because it calls for us to get more mature, but in the sense of I got to showcase what I can do so you trust me to do more. Does that make sense to everyone? I know I worded it in a big loop to come back around to it, but I'm trying to word it the best I can. I'm over-explaining it so it's not misconstrued because it is not a criticism. It is actually one of the greatest strengths of the game, of the fact that he tried, and he did not, like, the criticisms are coming from where maybe it fell flat, but one of the biggest strengths is the fact that he tried and did it. See, the thing is, he did it. People come back to this game and talk about it as being one of their favorite games. There's people that were lampooning me for just making jokes in the first few episodes of this game because I like making jokes. Like, what the fuck ever. I like to make jokes sometime. I wasn't making a joke about your favorite game, and I wasn't not taking it seriously. I was being me. Just deal with it or watch somebody else. I was being me. And in doing that, some people just got like a stick up their ass about it. But I was taking the game in the way I take it in. And people want me to take it in the way they take it in. Which means that this game has a cult following, of course. That people have their idea of how it should be played, how it should be viewed, how you should experience, how you should do this and that. Fuck that, by the way. Everyone's experience should be different. And if it were all the same, then this would no longer be art or a medium. This would be something that's dead. It would be like Latin. There's no expounding upon it because it's a dead language. There's nowhere you can go with it. There's never a new word. There's never a new anything. There's never a new way to express yourself. This is art. There's always a new interpretation. There's always a new expression. There's always a new something. That's what keeps it alive. So, like, shut up if you think that my opinion should have been the same as yours, because, and I'm saying it so harshly, but I'm really meaning, just shut up and listen. If my opinion was yours, this game would not be a cult following. It wouldn't be one of your favorites, and it would be dead. Got it? That's what makes it still relevant. Otherwise, if everyone's opinion were the same, it'd be Latin and it would be dead. No one would talk about this game anymore. It has to have, and that's a good thing. It has an impact, and it has something that goes beyond itself, that reaches and talks to people in different ways. And of course, you can even look at it yourself, that there's something about this game that you're relating, if you really like it, to something in your personal life. And there's no way I can experience it through your life. So this game has a cult following. It has people that is connecting with. He did something right. He worked with it. He labored through it. He got it out there. It didn't all come together exactly, but he did it. And that is one of the biggest achievements you can never say, because there's a lot of different people that have tried to do it or tried to replicate it, and both don't work. In replicating, you usually lose the spark of what made it in the first place. And in this game, I feel like the spark is going to be how he's trying to layer the stories. And I feel like the story is like, if I thought Naomi's story was like an onion, that shit's got layers. Let me tell you whose story is layered. Ocelot. Because now he's working for 3 different people. I don't know what his true motive is. He's doing some shit behind everyone's back. He's old, and he was in previous games. And like, I don't even know who his allegiance is to. So I'm getting the feeling like Ocelot is actually one of the biggest characters that I'm about to see in this game. I don't think it's just setting it up for a sequel. I think Ocelot could probably be the central figure of the games, just from my initial impressions of this. And that is actually good writing. That's good writing, to be able to have a protagonist and be like, oh, and by the way, this shit's going on. You should pay attention to it. And I'm going to give you so many different hints, but if you can't tell that this is like possibly a bigger deal than what you're actually playing, then you missed it. The only other thing I was going to say as a big praise of the game was the fact of who's really in the right, who's really in the wrong. I love games that really like who's friendly or evil, who is doing the right thing, the wrong thing, where those lines are grayed, because that's reality. We live in a world where there are stupid things that happen. There are mass shootings at schools. Everyone can say that is wrong. I do not care what the person's reason was for taking it on an innocent people. It was wrong, and it was an evil act. This might get me in trouble, but the person, though, to have gone and done such a thing, are they an evil the act itself, complete evil, no question, no gray area at all. But the person has to be very troubled. There has to be something very wrong. And some have claimed social justice things. It's not the right way to get people's attention. But it all of a sudden introduces that even in the worst case scenario, there's a gray. Like even World War II, you've got the main bad guy tried to kill himself jumping off a bridge because of being depressed of how Germany was treated after World War I, and he was given back to health and then tried to make a country be great again. Sounds kind of like Trump. And I really hope that guy doesn't become president. And he's trying to, do something, and he says he needs to unify a country that's broken, and he picks an enemy. And that's where he went very wrong. But his intentions were to restore his people. And starting off from there, all of a sudden you have a gray area of, well, the intention was to help people. And then how did it go so fucking horribly wrong? Like, and then there's the evil. There's the 100% evil in there of, well, it's because he chose an enemy that didn't deserve it so that he could unify a country. That's why every single president of the United States, save for one, has started a war that has been successful in some way, shape, or form, because one, it brings in revenue to the country, and second, it unifies the country, that there is a common enemy, we're fighting the conflict, we win the conflict, raises the president's favor, and gets him to be able to do his job better by starting war. And that's another thing that's wrong. But, not enough people are involved enough in politics to know when that's not something that's needed. We don't need to just go off and create wars when we could just have a civil conversation if everyone was fucking educated about the issues. It is a political game. It's got political undertones. I'm allowed to fucking say it. But I am going to wrap it up. I'm going to try to wrap it up real fast by bringing it home with saying this game did a good job of, there's a very big evil in someone doing something like threatening the world with a weapon that could kill millions of innocents just to instill fear. But he's trying to revive Big Boss's dream in Zanzibar, which was also, I believe, called Outer Heaven, where Big Boss pretty much wanted a place where warriors like he is were not taken for granted and had a place that they belong. And if fighting is the only thing they could do, they had some place to always fight. And so on one level of it, it's evil what Liquid Snake was doing. And on another level, he was looking out for people and trying to do right by them in a very wrong way. But his is the least amount of gray area. Naomi had like 1,000, she's doing all these different things and she's got reasons for it. She's confused herself and she's helping you. She's obviously at some points actually assisting the mission. And at some points you can tell all of a sudden, oh, she was hindering some things to make sure that she could get her revenge, but she changed some things because she had doubts and regrets, especially after maybe what she heard about what her brother said and what her brother wants to do, and now trying to understand what war is, and now she has a will to live, she has a reason to live and to fight on, and this and the other. Like, it's not black and white, from start to fucking finish for her, it's a gray area. And is she a good or bad guy? She wanted revenge for somebody taking her life away from her. That is a bad thing. Like, vengeance itself can never, hate begets hate every single time. But, in what she was accomplishing for what she was trying to do, even if that was hate begets hate, she almost could have been looked at as a good guy for getting rid of people who are doing very bad things. Which even brings me to Solid Snake. He's the only one that had an honest objective in this whole game from start to finish. Even Meryl, you had to dig a little bit beneath the surface, and you're like, oh, now she's got an honest something or other from start to end. But he's being manipulated by everyone to the point that no one's plans that were bad come to fruition unless Solid Snake is involved with it directly. And now that we have Ocelot talking straight to the president, everything kind of went as planned. And so, there's a gray area now of he's the protagonist who possibly thrives by killing and on war, but doesn't want to admit it because it's an ugly thing. He has a catharsis that at some point before this game that killing is just an awful thing. None of this should happen, but it has to happen. He's made for it. He knows how to cope and deal with it. This is what he does best with his life. He doesn't think there's another way to go about it, which kind of brings in a gray area of like his morality and whatnot, because there should be something more to a man than to end the lives of other men. And he's learning to live for something else, but he's being used the whole damn time. So he's kind of on both sides the whole time. It's a bunch of shades of gray. And the reason I say that the very end of it, of the game, kind of hitting it right on the nose of kind of like, oh, look at the whatevers, and oh, look at the caribou. It hit it so on the nose that I'm just like, you kind of ruined the shades of gray. I always refer back to Princess Mononoke because I think it is the epitome of any story that is trying to be told that it's a shade of gray, where you from starting the whole damn story off to the very end of it, you're like, who's the fucking good guy? Prince Ashitaka has to leave to lift the curse that will kill him and can't turn back. Is the village bad for exiling him like that and never letting him come back to their little village because they're afraid of being exterminated by this bigger... No, okay, maybe they are, maybe they aren't. He has to leave behind his own sister. And Ashitaka, throughout of it, is thought of being a protagonist, but all of a sudden, when the issues start coming up, he's torn on who to help. So he tries to help everyone, which is almost like the same as helping nobody and being a bystander. Except for it's not the same because he's actually actively having a role, because he's changing who he believes motives are the most pure kind of, and whose intentions will cause the most damage and do the most destruction and wrought the most evil, but it's all opinionated. So even your protagonist is really like, what side is he truly on, depending on you look on it. If you think of the women iron workers that were turned from prostitute into legitimate working women who were empowered, they're fighting there for survival of themselves from outside forces taking their iron. And so they're doing it as self-preservation and just simply feeling like they're protecting themselves, while the spirits of the forest feel like they have to go because they're destroying the forest, that they're not meaning to like kill them until they start being attacked by the wolves and the girl. But like they have to lash back out because all they're trying to do is survive. All the spirits of the forest are trying to do is survive. And then you have Ashitaka that comes in that is trying to mitigate, and then you have a man that you don't know if you can trust because he's a merchant who's kind of working for a few different sides on it. He's the closest to being the actual bad guy in the whole game, but he's not somehow. So it's like, and at the end of the game, at the literal end of the game, there's compromise, and nobody is okay. Like, nobody is 100% okay. everyone has to make a compromise, and it sets it up for that there probably will be another conflict because of this. But everyone has an understanding of what the other side is going through, and it's almost like by the end of it, everyone understands that no one is trying to be an antagonist to one another, except for one guy who has ulterior motives. But like the end ends off with Ashitaka being torn between two places, saying, I'm going to visit you, but I'm going to live here. You consider these people your enemy. I'm going to live with them and help them rebuild the exact thing you're trying to stop. I'm going to visit you because you deserve a life too, and I have feelings for you, and you shouldn't be living on your own and whatnot, and blah, blah, blah. No one gets their fucking way. Like, who is the bad guy? I love it. This game tried to do it too. If a game tries to do that, and it pulls it off at least half-heartedly, I'm probably going to like it. So, final verdict of the game. It's a good game. I think it could have been done better with a bigger budget, more time, more disc. Make a disc 3 for it. There's been 4 discs for games. I'm talking about Final Fantasy series. And I think this is just the beginning of him getting his footing into the story that will be told. Because I feel like this is almost like a rehash of the story from Metal Gear from what I've read up on it now. Like, I feel like Metal Gear Solid was almost like him trying to reboot his series and trying to get it all together. Zanzibar is back because Gray Fox isn't dead. You get some of the backstory. You get what you need from the backstory. You get what you need from Big Boss's dream. You're told that you're the one that killed him. You don't have to go back and replay all the other games. You're giving it a new footing. It kind of summarizes everything that comes before it in a very, very truncated, concise way to give you a grounding for the new story, and that's where I'm going to leave it off with. I think this is a grounding for new story. This is Harry Potter 1 through 3. This is The Walking Dead Season 2, the first half of the season. This is the foundation that's needed for any person that writes a book to be able to make that book something that's memorable. This is character establishment. This is a setting and a tone and a direction in which you should expect things to go. This is a basis from which this is the launching pad. And in my opinion, I just saw why everyone saw it was great, not because as standalone the game is great, but because of what comes after it. In retrospect, this game probably does the series so much justice that it's hard to not put it in as one of the greatest games. So that's kind of the finale. Like, I'm going to have to reassess this game after I play the others, because I believe it makes an impact in people's hearts because it is the basis. Maybe you wouldn't say 1 through 3 in Harry Potter you wouldn't say that they're your favorites. But if you were going to reread the series, you wouldn't start with Goblet of Fire. You would start with the Sorcerer's Stone. That's my opinion of this game. If you're going to start again, you don't start with 2 or 3. You start with this one. And that's where it holds people's hearts and whatnot. So thank you for listening to me rambling in my assessment. I'm finished with this one. I'm going to go on to Metal Gear Solid 2. Hopefully I just can like pound away at it in 1 or 2 sittings. That's a really, really hard thing for me to be able to do, given that I'm barely recording enough for the day after I've recorded something. But I am trying to get an assessment. Maybe it would be better if I just kind of broke it up for myself, because it would give me time to kind of think over it. And that's something that I did for The Last of Us. I had time to break it up enough that I could come back to it and think. Even in the last episode, the biggest revelation I had of my opinion, after I thought I had no opinion on who's truly good and who's truly bad, I took a break because of my recording software forced me to take a break. And when I came back to it, I realized just a moment of standing up and stretching, I did have an opinion, and it was so fucking strong. It was almost unbearable. It was hard for me to even, I was shaking. My hands were shaking that you couldn't see in frame while I was saying my opinion on something that right when I had said I've got to put a cut in the video, I had no opinion on. So maybe it is better if I break it up so I can kind of take it in chunks, analyze it, and then see if I have a stronger opinion than someone who's just trying to speed on through it. I'm going to end it off right here. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going on to bigger and better ones. By bigger, I mean bigger in number. By better, I mean this is the launching pad, and it can only go up from here, in my opinion. Unless Phantom Pain really was Kojima's way of sabotaging the whole thing. Then it goes downhill there. So thank you so much for watching. I'm signing off. I hope to see you back here really, really soon. Bye!